Alright, so we just finished our first little, well, not our first grocery shop, but a grocery shop with 3 kids. Was successful, wasn't it, Zaza? Yeah. Was it good, Hamish?
Yeah.
Were you a good helper?
Yep.
Yeah, you helped Mum a lot, didn't you?
Yeah.
And Miss Lily's asleep like a good little girl. Hamish, where's your treat? Can you see it? It's down there. Kids are getting some paddle pops, aren't you? For being such good little helpers.
I the ice cream.
Oh God, Zaza, that's an egg, darling. Ta. Oh, that was lucky. Alright, it's raining again. It's been raining like all week here at the moment, and it's meant to rain all weekend and all next week as well. So yeah, I think it's just really hard obviously when you have kids and it's raining, because there's only so many things that you can do inside, like Play-Doh, puzzles. I try to minimize as much as I can the kids actually watching TV. Like, they watch little snippets when they usually have like lunch and dinner and things like that, but other than that I try to get them to do activities instead. Hamish has been absolutely pestering me to go on a train for some reason, so wish me luck. I am going to take all 3 kids on the train tomorrow, so I'm thinking of going to Rouse Hill and then parking the car somewhere, and then we will go to Castle Towers, I think, on the train, and have some morning tea and a little bit of a walk around, and then yeah, come back. And that way I've ticked the box of the train and I've ticked the box of a rainy day activity, and hopefully we don't actually get too wet and we stay nice and Woohoo! What are we gonna go do? Where are we?
At the train station.
Are we gonna go on a train?
Yep.
Woohoo! There you go.
We're in the train station.
In the train.
Take a seat.
Zaza, where are we?
Yeah.
On the train. Alright, you guys sit over there.
I'm gonna sit over here.
Sit down. Zazie,
Yeah.
sit on your bottom.
I'm just gonna put my hat.
We're going to catch the train from, of course, she's got the food bag already. We're going to catch the train from Tallawong to Castle Towers and have some morning tea, get Hamish's haircut, have a look around, and yeah, we'll take you on our journey. Do you always eat? Yeah, always eats.
There's a bunny.
Yeah. Sarah. Hamish. Sarah, cheers. Go, cheers.
Cheese.
Go do another cheers. A nice cheers. Say cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
What? What'd you say?
You said stop.
Can't I cuddle mommy? Why not?
Mama.
I'm back at home now. So I've been away all week from Tuesday morning down in Griffith, which is like 6 hours south of Sydney. So I worked all there all week, got home yesterday afternoon, had a pretty big day yesterday. So I was pretty tired when I got home. Anyway, so while I was away, obviously Nick and I were talking, and one thing that we like to do over the weekend is jobs at home. We love doing jobs, so I sent Nicole a message with a whole bunch of things that we were going to do or that I wanted to achieve this weekend, which you'll be able to see now, except one that's blurred out, which none of you guys need to see. And so what we're going to do is we're going to hang up, like as you can see this mess behind me now. Last week before I headed away, I attempted within 2 hours to try and put up these storage things against the wall in the garage, right? So we've got these storage compartments over here, but what I wanted is to put up, which you'll see now, is put up some storage, I don't know, racks, whatever you want to call it, against up top of the wall, space that we'll basically never ever use, so that we can get the gym sorted, so that the motorbikes and things have a spot, and hopefully we can get Nick's car back in here as well. So try and neaten things up. That's the goal, major goal for today, besides a few hours worth of coaching calls that I've got to do. But I tried to have a crack at it last week, and I don't know if you guys are the same, but like, this was supposed to be organised last week, and I couldn't finish it, and I reckon it threw me off all week because I wasn't organised, even though I wasn't even here. But just knowing that I didn't get to finish it, like, completely threw me off. So that's today's job. So as you can see, I am at the truck yard at the moment. So we're going through another flood. Sunday night, I'm just about finishing programming for all our clients at the moment and cooking myself some food as I'm staying away from home. So like I said, we are probably going to be flooded again at the moment. So I've come, the yard itself is on the Windsor side, on the opposite side to where we're actually living at the moment. So Nick and the kids stayed over at home, and I thought, because I had a full week of work ahead of me, I thought I would come and stay here at the yard. So I've literally got my swag and got me food on this little Camp Master here from Kmart. Some bacon and eggs for the night. And I thought I might just dive into doing some work. Tonight is editing night for one of these videos and finalising all these finalising all these programs. So. All right. So it's probably been... The last time on that video was last night. It's already 7:30 this morning. I'm about to kick off work at 8. And I am quickly jetted to the store because already ran out of eggs and butter and bacon. Anyway, check out some ham. Yum. Time for some eggs. I tell you what, it goes to show that there is no excuse. It goes to show that there's always a way you can eat healthy. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means. I'm nowhere near it. But doing the simple things right like this regularly really go a long way. Simple. Here we go. I got 280 grams worth of champagne ham. It was on special. Got that for $5. That'll last me all of today. I got another case of eggs and some butter. Like that'll be... I might consume a bit more, but that's what, $10 for all of that. And that will be all fat and protein, all really, really healthy food, all the nutrients that I need. And then if I want to have something else on top, I can, but it's only because I want to as opposed to because I would need to. So, it's not expensive. Still trying to save some money like everybody else is these days. But also still trying to eat healthy. That could be not an easy thing to do, especially with all these health food products that are out there these days. They can be expensive. Eggs, ham, not expensive. And you don't need a lot of it to be full.
So just got home from daycare pickup, and I don't know if you can hear, but Nathan's actually out mowing the lawns and doing the whip snippering and stuff before the predicted rain comes this week, or the more rain really than what we've already had. So they're talking about a potential flood, but yeah, so Nathan's out doing that. He probably should be asleep because the kids came home and woke him up, which is what he wanted me to get him to do, because he started work last night at 5 o'clock and then got home at about 1 o'clock, as in lunchtime today. Went to bed for 2.5 hours, I think, and then the kids came and woke him up. So yeah, he is tired and he should probably be asleep, or probably shouldn't have gone to sleep in the first place. I don't know about you guys, but like I can't just sleep for like 1 or 2 hours or have a nap, like, because I actually end up feeling way worse than I did initially. So yeah, for me, I prefer to stay up, but obviously I also don't do the same type of work that Nathan does. So
All right, back in the bush again, typical Nathan style. Oh, absolutely love it. Love it out here. I am out at Wallamai National Park. This area is Weenie Creek, but on the Bilpin side. So I haven't done this track beforehand. So came down here on the WR today. No activity required other than the fact that of what I'm doing on that. I'm so surprised, which I always forget. It's amazing how you do something new and you can't do it. It's amazing. Like my hands go like numb within like maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes of riding. So they have gotten better since I started, now having it for about a month, but I can still feel them that I don't know if it's the vibration or the position of them that seem to make them go numb, but standing up helps, and obviously then shaking the hands out as well. But yeah, beautiful day out here. No hiking for me today. In fact, the last time I said I was going to start training, I never started training. The desire still wasn't there. Anyway, it's back. I have started training. I'm in the process now. I have about 10 weeks to get myself ready for 160 kilometers, as I will be pacing a mate, another coach, down at the Mount Kosciuszko 100 miler. So that's going to be one hectic race. It's going to be one hectic journey. And I need to just get myself just to tidy up a few things. So the things that I need to do to make sure that I can tick off this 160 kilometers successfully. I'm not worried about my training. I'm not worried about whether I can do it or not. I really am not. What I want to try and focus on is going to be body composition. So I reckon over the last 6 months, I've put on like maybe 3 kilos, 3.5. And I can feel it. And why has that happened? I've just probably gotten a bit lazy. We had some other things going on, you know. We're coming back to these videos, coming back to really setting goals. Obviously, the 100K in September that I did with Meg down at Canberra was like the process of that. But yeah, in the last couple of months, I've managed to, managed to put on about 3 to 3.5 kilos. So what I'm going to do before December rolls around, I'm just going to tidy that back up again. And how am I going to do that? Like the most simplest form is to start managing myself. So I'm going to weigh myself more regularly. That's one major thing that I think really helps when you have a weight loss goal, is not be ignorant to it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start weighing myself, because I know that I haven't been doing that very regularly, because I can't remember the last time I gained 3 kilos. But need to keep that in check. I'm going to track. I'm even going to track my food. I haven't done this for quite some time. And I always say this to clients that come back or that have done tracking beforehand. When you've done tracking beforehand, like food logging, you get these really bad habits. And because I already know what I'm doing and I coach other people how to do it, I find that I'm not very meticulous about it. I'm very blasé about it. And that can be my downfall, thinking that I know what I'm doing and thinking that, you know, this is exactly it. But what I'm going to be doing is a little bit more meticulous, just to tune up that 3 kilos that I want to drop. So the first couple of weeks of tracking that I'm doing at the moment is really just finding out what I want to work on. Finding out, you know, I haven't tracked my food for so long, seeing what my protein numbers are, seeing what my fat and carb number are. Do I have any low days, or am I always eating? Which realistically, with my activity levels at the moment, I'm probably averaging around 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. So to trim in 3 kilos is really going to take no effort at all. But Nicole and I talk about that all the time. I find that the smaller amount of weight that you need to lose, the harder it is. Just, you know, the need to do it is not there. But when you're like, got to lose 15 kilos, and I've done that beforehand, it's like, oh, well, fuck, I better get to work, and you really, you know, do what you got to do. But to lose 3 kilos, yeah, takes a lot of effort, considering that, you know, it's more of a nicety that I want to lose just 3 kilos. I don't really feel like I need to, just for life in general, but I know 3 kilos can go a long way, especially when we're talking about a 160 kilometer trail run down at Mount Kosciuszko. So that's the focus at the moment. That's what I'm doing. I am back in the gym, small short form training sessions all the way up, a few long runs, and then I'll be ready to go for the 160.
morning, happy Saturday. So I am just currently on the way to the gym. So this week I ended up signing back up to my gym membership just so that I could, I guess with our new and scary goals, get a bit more of variety back into my gym session. So because obviously at the moment and lately the last couple of weeks and months I've actually just been training at home, which has been really nice as well, but now that I need to kind of include some longer distances and some swimming as well, I thought it was time to join back up to the gym. I am doing my long form run, so today I'll be doing a 15 to 20 minute cycle and then jumping straight onto the treadmill for 10k. So that will be the longest run that I have done since being pregnant and since having Lily, so fingers crossed that all goes well. 9 kilometers done and 1 to go. Just stop for a quick little sip of water and a little bit of Powerade, and now to finish the last one. Woohoo!